Nandam. Thank you so much for tuning in. So we had a satsang today, a rather amazing satsang where Swamiji was sharing about Mahasadashivoham, a amazing breakthrough program which will be happening here in Bengaluru Adinam this December. And as a part of this program, Swamiji was sharing that he'll be revealing the science which is there in the Agamas as per Sadashiva, the science of Aushadha. So if there are those that are watching Swamiji on Facebook Live or even keeping up to date with Swamiji satsangs, you'll know that we had a very special exclusive sneak peek at Swamiji actually making this Aushadha product yesterday. And I happened to be there in that same energy field, in that breathing space, and it was such an intense energy. And so Swamiji was sharing about the science of Aushadha as being, so just to give context, the last Sadashivoham program that we had, Swamiji was introducing alchemy products. So these alchemy products are basically there, they're designed to help raise our consciousness, help move us from a logical thinking, fragmented mind and identifying with a lower image of ourselves into experiencing our true nature as being consciousness, or beings that are moving with full consciousness. So this Aushadha, Swamiji explained today, is basically a way for repairing our body, our mind, and any kind of like emotions that we have that tend to fragment us. So he gave a beautiful example of our body, mind, whole system, physiology, being like a mirror that wants to reflect the light of the sun. In order to reflect the light of the sun in the best way possible, that mirror needs to be a whole mirror. And what Swamiji was sharing is that for a lot of us, this whole body, mind, physiology, it's like a broken mirror. It's fragmented. And so when the light of consciousness is trying to shine forth or reflect, it isn't reflecting in the best way possible. It's fragmented. So this science of Aushadha is there to help repair this whole fragmented mirror and make it reflect consciousness, or retain consciousness, express consciousness, for consciousness to flower in the most powerful way possible. So I was just thinking how lucky, and obviously I always feel very fortunate to be here, and I always feel very lucky to be able to experience these things that Swamiji releases. Like I shared in a video about the breakthrough that I had with this Jnananjana, which I'm actually wearing right now, and how much it helped and is helping me see certain cognitions which are so blinding. They're rooted in such a deep space of powerlessness, and the thinking is so strong, I'm not able to actually disassociate myself from that thinking and see it for what it is. It's like I'm wearing these sunglasses and I'm just so used to wearing them, I don't even feel that they're on, but they're there, and they're altering my perception of the whole universe. So in the same way that I experienced for myself this breakthrough with the Jnananjana and it revealing blind spots for me, and also helping me actually be more connected within myself, I was really feeling like, wow, this Aushadha now is, again, it's just another way that Swamiji is helping humanity. All of these things we have in the Agamas, but no one is actually doing the research or putting it out there for the world to experience. And I made a video recently about taking life for granted, where I actually didn't mention in that video, but one of the things that Swamiji mentioned in the satsang for which this the video I made was for, was about this video game there's a video game out there right now which I don't want to share the name of in case of wrong publicity or even bringing any kind of attention to it, because what I've heard about it and what I've seen so far actually gives me chills. But it's basically a game which promotes suicide, and it's a game that many kids are entertaining. I mean, they're using it as entertainment, and it results virtually in, you know, in the aim of the game is people committing suicide at the end of it. And I was reflecting on my life before finding Swamiji, and how misguided I was, and how much I entertained these depressive thought currents, how difficult it's been to overcome them, and how much I would get influenced by music in particular, and, you know, being in a like kind of a depressed state, listening to the wrong kind of lyrics in a song. When I say wrong, that again just entertain this life negative, that they entertain these life negative ideas, and they kind of promote this whole thing of that life is just, yeah, whatever, you know, yeah, go kill yourself, be violent, and wallow in your misery, all of this kind of stuff. I remember how much I used to get influenced by that, and like how much my life was revolving around escapism. I didn't know how to handle many things, so I would just try and run away from them, including alcohol and smoking and going partying and video games and watching movies and just anything to escape reality as it was. It's just such a stark contrast, the life that I had then and the life that I'm living now, and seeing how much Swamiji is doing to promote life positive ways of thinking and doing things and being grateful for life, and helping raise our consciousness, and helping us manifest powerful cognitions, and helping us manifest the reality that we want, instead of living this kind of unconscious life and manifesting a default future of, like, misery is kind of an extreme word, right? But, you know, manifesting the same kind of a unfulfillment again and again and again. I feel so grateful for all that he's doing, and I feel so grateful to be here and be a part of it, especially as it's happening. And we have a program coming up in September on the 9th and 10th where Swamiji will be sharing more about this, the science of Aushadha, what it is and what it does for the system, and how it repairs this physiology. Even the small things that we're doing here, like our morning routine, everything is designed and made for us to have the best possible nervous system, have the best possible body-mind system, so that we can retain this consciousness and express it, rather than always being stuck in powerlessness again and again and again. So I just wanted to share that with you all today, that this is what's happening here at Bengaluru Adinam and how I'm feeling about it. And there will be a live satsang. I don't know if I'll have time to upload this, but I'm certainly going to try. If I can upload this in time before this satsang starts, which will be at 5 p.m. Indian Standard Time, which is in about half an hour. So on that note, I'll cut this short. I'll see if I can upload this, and if you would like to tune in, you can tune in on the Paramahamsa Nityananda Facebook page, which I'll try and leave a link to actually, so then you can just jump on and then you can have a look at and watch what's happening here as it's happening. Alright, so thank you all, Nityananda.